Good evening. Well, I had a day off, so I'm back to work tomorrow. But I wanted to tell you about an experience I had on, I think it was, yeah, Saturday. I finally met what people have been calling a Karen. Now, down in the area I live in, which is outside of a major city, but it is a town in an area that's, wasn't created as a suburb of a city. It stood on its own. These people are very fiercely independent, and a lot of them are not following all the rules, which I find encouraging. But I was at work, and I have a mask on, and my mask is right where it comes to a point, covering the tip of my nose. Excuse me. Well, she informed me that I was not wearing my mask correctly and that I needed to pull it up in a very snippety way. And I took a deep breath and I pulled the mask up further, but I also informed her that I have had the virus, I have the antibodies, and there is no one that she could be safer around right now, according to the scientist, and that I really shouldn't have to be wearing this mask at this time, but I am, to make people like her feel better. And she quickly was taken aback and said, I'm a germaphobe, as kind of like a semi apology. Like, sorry, I'm a germaphobe. And I said, well, I hope that you are not wearing this mask when you're by yourself, because that is detrimental to your health. And I don't want you to see you affected by this in, a huge negative way. So I was trying to diplomatically, I'm concerned. So my emotions went quickly, because I'm remaining calm, to, you'll not talk to me this way, and, this is why you talking to me this way is ridiculous, but then you wouldn't know that, to seeing a woman who is obese. And what I mean by obese is that she's on the very precipice of her weight causing problems for her to walk, period. Let alone, distances. Just walking around is a problem. But that's what I call that. So yes, for someone like her, this virus, I'm sure, is terrifying. But knowing what I know, also, it's just that the masks don't truly work and that her immune system is being compromised. And we have winter coming. And she's so mainly stressed out just being in public and paranoid about people around her, that this is going to kill people like her. That's what I saw. I mean, She said she's a germaphobe, so something like this feeds into her stress and anxiety over that disorder anyway. And then she's not in the best of health. And I don't know why she's the way that she is. I mean, she could have serious medical problems that I don't know about that causes the weight gain. She could be on steroids for something. I don't know. But what I saw was pure fear and just wanting control of something, wanting to get control of something, like trying to get control of me because she's so terrified. And it's sad what this is doing to people. What this is doing to people in nursing homes who are isolated. And I've already talked about this. This is a big, big thorn in my side. I mean, people having to talk to their parents on a FaceTime. One woman reaching towards the camera and laying her head down and crying because she can't see and touch her son, who she's talking to on the phone. I'm sorry. There comes a point where I just, I got to go get him. I mean, I got to get a lawyer, whatever it takes. They'd let me check him out. I'm not bringing him back. We have a talk, and, there's a possibility you could get this illness and it could possibly kill you, but them being alone is killing them. They were showing pictures of them in March and then what they look like now, and it's horrific what this is doing to them. I know that if I was in that nursing home, I would hope my family would break me free. And if I only got to live 2 more weeks, so be it, so I could be with my family. I mean, this is like genocide. And people are just still going along with this because we all need to stay safe, right? I have a fear of heights. I can stand on the edge of the Grand Canyon, literally, with no one else around me, and I'm fine. It's when people come around me that I get nervous, because I'm on the edge of a canyon, and if they slip and knock into me, I'm gone. So it's not the man-made heights that's a problem. It's a lack of trust of people. It's also a lack of trust of man-made things like Ferris wheels and things where I don't feel really locked in and secure. My balance is not as great as it used to be. And so I'm a little unsure of myself. But even when I was younger, I didn't like heights past a certain point. I can paint at a 10-foot ceiling, but once I get past there, I'm a little bit on edge, which affects my stability, which, can be dangerous. But my fear of heights, I'm not going to tell everybody else that they need to stay off ladders and, they can't have jobs above 10 feet and, they can't go skydiving or whatever because I have a fear of heights. Or you can't go up in that tower and go rappelling down the tower, or you can't go zip lining from the tower because I have a fear of heights. No. My children do a lot of things. And sometimes they push me to do things I don't really want to do sometimes. But I try to overcome that or whatever. But I don't, you don't go telling everybody else what to do just because you have a problem. You know, you have a physical problem, you have comorbidities, then protect yourself in ever which way you think you need to do that. But I think, some of this is just to the extreme. But it's through no fault of their own. They turn on the TV and they sit there and watch that every day, hour after hour, day in and day out. Fear, 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 fear. Of course. They're terrified. Believing every word, not bothering to do any research, not bothering to, learn anything. I don't know, some of them may not be capable. Or they're lazy, or both. But, yeah, it's, I've learned a few other things, but I don't even want to discuss any of that right now. It's just so out there. I don't even know if it's even possibly real. But, in January, if you would have told me all this would have happened until September, I would have called you crazy. So, the impossible almost seems possible now. So, I don't know. I have more research to do, but I just wanted to share that with you. My first encounter with a true Karen. But you need to have some empathy for some of them to a certain extent, because this is going to kill some of them for sure. And it's sad. It's truly sad. This has taken years off of their lives, and we're going to start seeing people suffer the consequences of not being able to go to doctors, or especially in England and other countries, in a timely manner, getting the health care that they need, or preventative health care that they need, really. I'm not a big one on pharma, but some people do need certain things to survive. So we're going to start seeing the repercussions of that. And the poor getting poorer. And the middle class, some of us falling off. And there seems to be some sort of theory that all this is going to turn around. And that's what I'm trying to do research on. And there's some sort of plan behind all this. But for the good. But it just all seems a little bit out there. And I'm having a problem finding the main document. And even if I do find the main document, has it been tampered with? Is it the real document? What am I really looking at? Just, yeah. I analyze everything. I pick it apart. I do. So, it's not a bad thing. But it kind of drives you crazy sometimes. But, I'm not easily fooled. Therefore, I'm not easily trusting. But sadly, life has taught me that. But that is me for right now. And if I find out any worthwhile information that, I think it's enough for you to consider, I will put up a video of it. But these are my thoughts as of right now. We've gone back to 5-day school weeks. I don't know if I've said that already. So that's something. But they're still walking around with masks on. And yeah, I'm just completely opposed. Children are, come on, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I'd just be repeating myself. I will talk to y'all later, and I hope you have a good week. Bye for now.